Welcome back to Stooge Stream. I'm your host, The Stooge. This is the Impact Recap, and with me as always is my co-host, GBanks.
Sup, YouTubers?
So we're looking at the episode of Impact that aired on the 1st of September. Really good episode. Just a quick overview, really cool.
Oh, awesome episode. Really awesome, really funny. Great way to start it too. And yeah, let's get into it.
All right, excellent. So it started off with a broken Matt Hardy sing-along with Rebby, Brother Nero, Senior Benjamin, and I believe there was a Vanguard 1 moment in there as well.
Yeah, there was a little Vanguard 1 moment, yeah, too. My favorite moment, obviously, was the Senior Benjamin when he did that beautiful duet with was it Rebby or something? Yeah, beautiful. Couldn't believe
saying
it.
I classify myself as obsolete in Spanish.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Amazing. And this actually led throughout the show to a series of segments featuring the Hardys. Now,
mind you, they were cut pretty well.
Yeah,
they weren't actually edited bad this time.
They were cut very well, and Decay.
Yeah.
So let's just quickly cover the match first. So it was actually the first match on the card. It was Crazy Steve versus Broken Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy won the match. It was actually quite an interesting match, like the bit where they're biting each other.
Yeah. That was a great way, like a really weird and great way to start the match, with like, involving their characters and whatnot.
Yeah.
What else happened with that?
Brother Nero with the boot.
Oh yeah, Brother Nero with the big boot. Well, with the big boot.
The big boot on his fist.
Repeated
Crazy Steve
repeatedly over the head. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was very cool. The Crazy Steve promo after the match retells.
Yeah, actually.
Matt Hardy, that this has all been a distraction, that Rosemary is in the process of stealing King Maxwell at the Hardy estate. And that leads to a whole lot of cutbacks and so forth. But Broken Matt obviously wins the match with the help of Brother Nero, since the rest of Decay isn't there. And over the course of the rest of the show, we saw these segments where Rosemary was breaking into the Hardy compound to steal King Maxwell.
Yeah.
Drive Rebby crazy, and Senior Benjamin is protecting the King Maxwell.
I'm still convinced he's behind all of this. So.
If Senior Benjamin is behind all of this, I will lose my shit. That would be awesome.
You owe me $10 if he does sometime.
All right, I'll take that bet. I will take that bet.
Awesome.
It was great. I really enjoy the Broken Matt Hardy stuff, and I've said from the beginning that I think they should do something with Decay. I thought more Team Decay and Matt Hardy up.
Yeah.
But this works really well.
No, I'm actually liking this really well, yeah. And this whole, like as you said, this whole Team Decay, Team Hardy stuff, like I didn't actually picture it going that way, to be honest. I thought, like, when this was happening, I was like, where's this going to go? Like, what can possibly go after, like, that big match that Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy had? I was like, where can this possibly go? And yeah, they proved me wrong again, like, with this whole Decay thing. Like,
it's very cool. I'm looking forward to the blow-off match at Bound for Glory with Decay versus the Hardy brothers, or Broken Matt Hardy and obsolete mule Brother Nero for the titles. I think that'll be very cool.
Yeah, Matt Hardy should delete them.
That's nice. All right, so in between the opening segment and the Crazy Steve and Broken Matt Hardy match, the Miracle calls Moose out to the ring, and instead Bobby Lashley comes out, which leads them to booking a no DQ title main event for Bobby Lashley versus the Miracle. Bobby Lashley saying that the Moose isn't going to back you up. He's not your friend anymore. He's my friend. Moose comes out and says, I'm no one's friend. I'm the Moose's friend, primarily. Yeah. But the whole promo, I like the dynamic these guys have got.
Yeah. No, well, Harlem Heat 2, it's happening, sir. As you said, the dynamic's pretty cool. I actually want to see Moose go, like, on his, a rogue sort of trip, go by himself, see what he can do. But I want to, like, with him, Bobby Lashley behind his back, I want to see where this goes. It could be potential to be something big.
It could be very cool. Now we'll come back to more of that at the end of the show, because there's the match between Lashley and the Miracle that we'll cover.
Yeah.
Before we get to the X Division Ultimate X Gauntlet, let's talk about this week's background videos. So, because TNA doesn't let you use clips, they flag any videos that you use, any TNA footage. This week we have 90s Super Nintendo and Sega Mega Drive / Genesis commercials playing in the background. Some of these are just truly horrendous. But I grew up in that era. I love them. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a thing every week. We're going to have different things running in the background for you. I'm thinking maybe some of those 1950s and 60s in the public domain cartoons.
Yeah.
Think
of it as like a nostalgia trip while you're listening to our horrible voices.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you get to see some really cool time capsule stuff from another era. We'll have 80s toy commercials. Some of those Transformers and He-Man commercials are amazing. So
we're going to have all sorts of those commercials. So we'd love to.
So that's going to be very cool. So I hope you enjoy the stuff running in the background. And the reason is that we did have a version of our first show with some TNA clips in it of the matches, and TNA flagged it twice.
Thanks, TNA.
So we're not using that anymore. Now you're going to get this type of stuff.
Sorry, they deleted. Delete the
recap. Delete the recap.
Oh, God.
All right, so the X Division Ultimate X Gauntlet to crown a new X Division champion. So the way a gauntlet match works is it starts with two people in the ring. After a few minutes, another person enters, and another person after a couple of minutes, so on and so on. So you get through all the competitors. The first two in the ring were Andrew Lee versus DJZ. Now, an Ultimate X match means you have to take the title that's hanging above the ring in the X and land your 2 feet on the ground with the title in your hand.
Yeah.
They're the rules. We just need to establish that. So it starts with Trevor Lee versus DJZ. Next in comes Andrew Everett, or better known in this house as Job.
Job, yeah.
And to prove it, he instantly jobs to DJZ. Doesn't even get his feet in the ring before he jobs.
One of the most amazing jobs I've ever seen, mind you. But yeah.
He jobs hard.
Yeah, I actually kind of feel sorry for him because he actually has a bit of talent. Like, you know, he's pretty good in the ring and whatnot. But yeah, no, the dude's a jobber.
Jobs. Mandrews comes in and jobs out two people instead.
Yeah, no, that's how you enter a ring and, you know, start the gauntlet through that way. Yeah.
And make yourself look like a competitor. Braxton Sutter came in during the commercial break, so we didn't see his entrance. And Rockstar Spud enters right at the as the commercial break comes back. There was a few massive spots in this match. Being an X Division match, you expect some huge spots. Now, let's give Job his due credit. The biggest spot in the match was his moonsault.
Oh, dude, that moonsault, it was so big, it literally was off camera.
It was. Andrew Everett flew.
Yeah, he literally flew. It was ridiculous. Like, the camera literally couldn't even catch up. It was that high. That's how high he flew. It was ridiculous.
It was amazing. And DJZ came out and did his middle rope, over the top rope flip onto everyone straight afterwards.
Yeah, straight after, pretty much. Wait, I think had something to do with Rockstar Spud, and then he did it after.
But it just wasn't as impressive after seeing that.
No, it was like, oh, I wish he'd done that first, and then we saw that after, but oh well.
And the Pope and Josh Matthews were trying to put that over so hard, and it's like, dude, we just saw that moonsault.
No, you should have put that over.
So DJZ wins. We knew it was going to, but the ending was so good.
It was actually really, really unpredictable. I actually enjoyed the ending. So very much so.
Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett both had their hands on the X Division title, which had taken down.
Well, they had knocked everyone out beforehand, so they were both going for the title, but
at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time in different directions.
So they're both hanging onto the ropes, holding the title up, hands on the title each, pulling on it. And DJZ, I don't even know where.
Yeah, that's what I was about. Yeah, legit.
Just flew out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Grabbed the title and landed on his feet. Yeah. It was awesome. That was a great match. All X Division matches are always a spectacle, but that was really well done.
And he did what they did to
Eddie Edwards. Yeah, they stole the title that way. Trevor Lee stole the title from Eddie Edwards that way. So it was actually quite. Really, really well done match.
And actually, if you saw the quick promo that DJZ cut after he won the X Division title, Eddie Edwards actually came up and congratulated him. He was like, "Well done, buddy, congratulations." So he actually, appreciated what he'd done for him. So that was pretty cool. I appreciate it. It
was almost an acknowledgement, like you got it back from good work.
Good job, man. Yeah.
All right. So next after that, Drew Galloway came out. The crowd chanted, "Why, Drew, why?" Which was actually really good. It means they're buying into the storyline of why did he beat on Aaron Rex? Why is he turning heel? He cut a really good promo, which if you're going to turn heel, you kind of need to turn heel on the crowd. And I think he did it in a really good way. He blamed the crowd. It's your fault I turned heel because you didn't believe in me. When I was facing EC3, you chanted for him. It's your fault. Now I'm this way.
Yeah. At the end of the day, he did say, like, yeah, it was your fault. It was the crowd he was blaming. He even said, he goes, it's not Aaron Rex's fault. It's not EC3 that interviewed 3 times.
Yeah.
It was you guys. You started cheering for him. You started cheering for Aaron Rex. You didn't cheer for me when I was in this company and stood up for it. Like, that was pretty cool. It's like, oh, like, you know, I kind of back Drew Galloway for that. It's like, yeah, you did come, you know, out of nowhere and, you know, stand up for this company. And then, you know, you just turn your back on him. Like, it's kind of,
Yeah, it's one
justified.
of the, a justified heel promo. I really like it. And Aaron Rex, formerly Damien Sandow in WWE,
the savior, mind you.
Savior. Obviously he's going to be running in, but before that, Billy Corgan comes out, cuts a promo on Drew Galloway saying you can't do that. I was about to fire you.
Can
But
we call him Uncle Billy from now on, please? By the way,
Uncle Billy, we're going to talk about something about Uncle Billy in a second. Hold on. So he comes out and he's like, you can't do that. You can't just beat it on people randomly. Really? It's wrestling. But anyway, and he's like, somebody told me I shouldn't fire you. So Aaron Rex comes out and he's like, it was me, and runs down.
hey, you can't beat on people randomly, but I can let other people beat on randomly on you. So that's fine.
Really weird. But I thought that was really good. They have a pull apart. Drew beats up 3 security guards.
Yeah, 3 or 4 security guards. Aaron Rex does something similar. Then the wrestlers have to come out and break it up. So yeah, that was a pretty cool little segment they had there. Bring back the little Attitude Era.
They did, and they'd sent out the whole X Division to stop them.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to see if you can answer this question for me.
All right, go.
What was with Billy Corgan's green camo colored suit with the pink floral tie?
Oh, didn't you know Billy's a big supporter of the troops?
What?
Yeah, the troops.
That's what the camo green and the floral tie.
He loves the troops, dude. That's why he represented them with the camo green horrid suit and the pink flower tie?
Yeah, pink floral tie.
Yeah, the troops, man. Support the troops, yeah.
Okay. That was the ugliest suit. Dude, the guy is a multi-billionaire. Don't shop at the fucking Salvation Army. You can afford better things than a 4th-hand pink floral tie from the 1950s, dude.
Not even people from the 1950s would be wearing that tie, to be honest, sir.
And you see the suits that he wears, and you're like, we nickname them grandpa suits, but honestly, like, you know, my grandpa would have had better taste than that when he was alive.
My grandpa's dead, and he still has better taste, to be honest, sir.
Like, Billy, just a black suit, black tie, or white shirt. Yeah. That's it, dude.
That's all you have to be, Uncle Billy, please.
You're not cool anymore. It's not the 90s. I'm a Smashing Pumpkins fan, dude. I was alive and into music when their music was huge. I love me some Billy Corgan. No, dude.
Yeah, no, I love me some Billy Corgan too. Just not when he's wearing, lime green suits and pink lavender ties or whatever he was wearing.
Whatever combination it is on that week.
And sometimes the shoes are ridiculous. But anyway, back to
wrestling,
not Uncle Billy's fashion sense.
Next up, we had something that was just truly amazing and special. EC3 versus Eli Drake.
Dummy.
Yeah. So we've been saying forever, just put these two together and like they'll do something great. The little promo they had beforehand was cute. I liked it. They work well together.
It looks like they're actually friends in real life, the way they actually work with each other in the promos. But it was pretty funny, like how, you know, they were sitting there like eyeing off each other, and then, you know, Eli Drake's trying to cut a little quick promo on in EC3 and he cuts him off quickly and they're sitting there going, Really? Yeah. And then walks off. But that was brilliant.
It was great. Yeah. The match itself was really good as well. Look, we knew EC3 was going to win.
Yeah, it was obvious, but
clearly.
Yeah.
But they put on a really great match. I think these two have some potential as a draw together. Like, put them in a little series, let them do a little bit of talking. Like, when you've got nothing for EC3 to do and nothing for Eli Drake to do, just put them together for a couple of weeks and let them have some fun.
Well, dude, as I said before, I'm more than happy to see both of them sit there and just cut promos on each other for an hour straight. Like, I can watch a whole TNA show of just them two cutting promos on each other, and I'll be satisfied with that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, easy.
So, yeah, please, if anyone is hearing this of any value, make that happen.
We won't pay, but we'll come watch.
I'll watch it. Because the next up we had Ali's Knockouts Champion celebration.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a celebration.
Oh, you knew this wasn't going to end well.
Yeah, I know.
But I was kind of disappointed in this.
Yeah, same here. So, they just didn't go the right way with it, I believe, anyway.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So Sienna came out. She's not happy. She's yelling and screaming. Maria comes out and she's like, "Go! I'll fix this."
Apparently, it's a night off for all the all the knockout.
Competitors. Yeah. And so she makes Ali lie down and pins her and takes the title from her. So Maria is now the champion. I thought this was a really, really wasted opportunity where she should have lied down. The ref counts to 2. Maria Ali puts her shoulder up. Maria's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And she rolls out of the ring and she's like, "No, no, no." The ref counts the 10. And then you can't lose by count out.
Exactly.
And she retains the title.
That too, sir. Or I actually would have liked to see Gail Kim, because we haven't seen Gail Kim for a while. Maybe even come out, pull her out, straighten her up. Like, what are you doing? Come with me. And then even do the whole count out thing with that, scenario. But no, it was just like.
Or Gail Kim comes out, saves her from the pin, pulls Maria off her.
Yeah.
Gives Maria the eat defeat.
Yeah,
and then puts Ali on Maria.
Again. Yeah. I like that. That's a better idea.
That would have been cute. And every time Maria is trying to get Ali to lie down and take the title, Gail Kim sneaks out from under the ring, knocks her out, and puts Ali on top of her.
Like a little guardian angel, you could say.
And Earl's blind as he'll never notice.
Yeah. Earl's so blind.
So blind. It's ridiculous. All right, now we work our way back to the main event and the story of the show being whose side is Moose on? Moose.
Everyone better be doing that hand gesture right now. Moose.
All right, and he's so over. How ridiculously over is Moose?
I honestly think he's over for no reason.
No, he's Moose.
Yeah, besides being Canada's national favorite wrestler. Yeah. Still, I don't know why people cheer him, but it's ridiculous.
He's Moose.
Oh, fair call.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. So it's Lashley versus Mike Bennett, the Miracle, for the TNA World Heavyweight title. Prior to the match, Miracle's given Moose a lead pipe and said, "You'll know what to do with this."
Yeah, giving him a little speech, which was very cut well too.
Yeah, which was great. All the little segments in this episode were actually really good, other than the Ali Maria bit. But I can see where they're going with the Maria heel stuff. I just don't like it. So Moose is, thinking in the back, hitting the pipe in his hand. The match comes out. The match is on for a couple of minutes, and Moose comes out.
About 5 minutes. Very quick, actually.
I don't even think it was even possibly 2-3 minutes, and Moose came out with a lead pipe in his hand and was just watching them wrestle.
Yeah. If anything, Maria was interfering.
Yeah. So Maria interfered because Earl's blind as shit. Yeah. It was Brian. Sorry, second generation blindness.
But even if he was blind, there was no
it's
DQ.
A head no. Yeah.
It was no DQ anyway, so it didn't really matter.
But even if it wasn't no DQ, he wouldn't have noticed anyway. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. So Maria hit Lashley with the knockouts belt. She hit him with the cast that she was wearing, the fake brace thing.
Which will probably tie up maybe next week. Something will happen with that.
Hopefully. Now Lashley obviously retains, but the way he retains is Miracle calling for Moose to give him the pipe so he can hit Lashley. Moose goes to hand it to him, then pulls it away and walks away and starts laughing at him. Lashley spears Mike Bennett out of his boots and pins him for the 3.
Yeah, practically dislocates his spinal cord. Counts him for the 1, 2, 3, and then we had Moose laughing at Miracle. Yeah. When Miracle was coming to and whatever after Bobby Lashley had left the ring and whatever, and then he started offering him out. It was what the fuck you doing? Come back to the ring, all this stuff.
You dumb animal.
You dumb animal. You don't offer out this animal to come back into the ring after what he just did. Are you serious, Mike Bennett?
Dude, it's Moose.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so he calls Moose a washed up footballer and rah.
Slaps him.
Slaps Moose.
No, sorry, pushes him, then slaps him.
Wait, in case you didn't hear that, he slaps Moose. Slaps Moose. That's the dumbest thing Mike Bennett has done some dumb things in his heel character, but slapping Moose, oof. And then he sells the hell out of that clothesline
I don't
lariat.
think he even sells it. I think that was real, to be honest. So
Yeah, I think Moose just snapped for a second. Did you just slap me? Bang!
1, 2, 3. Oh shit! Wait, actually, someone called the medics. He's out for real.
Great way to end the show. Moose is so over. He needs to turn face.
He practically is now. So like after that, little show we just watched then. He's face now. And before that, you could tell the crowd wanted him to be face. They'll cheer him, Moose, Moose. And even when he was in Ring of Honor, sir, a couple of shows he did. I watched randomly one time this Ring of Honor episode, and it was in Japan, mind you. And the Japanese people too, their fans are not the most overexcited fans in the world.
They're usually quite quiet.
Yeah, they're quite quiet. Yeah, exactly right. Dude, Moose walks in. And I swear to God, the whole freaking arena literally just gets up. Moose, 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 going absolutely mental. And I was like, who is this guy? Why is he so over? What's going on?
It's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing him versus Joe Coffey in WCPW at Stacked.
Be awesome show. And I don't think they've ever wrestled before too. So it'll be new competition for each other. So it'll be awesome.
And of course, WCPW puts on amazing matches. So yeah, we haven't really seen Moose wrestle a lot in TNA. He's done some big moves and some runnings.
He just come in, sort of protected Mike Bennett, as you would say, done a little cameo here. He had one match with that random jobber, if you remember.
But that's a jobber.
Yeah, you don't count those. That guy died practically in a minute. Yeah. He was just Miss was just throwing a dead body around after literally a minute. So.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing him face Joe Coffey and seeing what he's actually capable of in a good pace match. But
I'm actually looking forward to this whole Aaron Rex and Drew Galloway thing too.
Damn straight. I think that's going to be an amazing story arc going forward because they're both really talented wrestlers. Yeah. So they're going to put on some really, really good matches, hopefully. Give me more Eli Drake versus EC3. Give Ali her rematch. Don't do the Velvet Sky.
Oh, no.
Can't wait to see more Broken Matt Hardy, Brother Nero, and
the whole Decay.
Yeah,
best team, whatever Hardy's calling himself, Team Hardy, I think.
And congratulations to DJZ for winning the X Division Championship.
Congratulations, he definitely deserved it. So he's worked hard. He's a spectacular wrestler, and congratulations to him. Easy. Yeah,
great show. I think Impact, other than I can see what they're doing with it, and I get it. I still would have preferred if they had done more with Ali's character as a champion before her dropping the title. And she should have dropped it maybe to Sienna. And Sienna and Gal Kim gone to Bound for Glory, so Gal Kim could have gotten her revenge. But
they're obviously building up to the Gal
for
Kim
something,
Bound Glory story.
So we'll see where that leads anyway. So we'll be back with you next week for another Impact recap.
Before we go, sir, I just want to ask, where's James Storm?
Yeah, where's James Storm? And where's Bram? Is Bram dead? James Storm is suspended. That makes sense.
We can get that, but is Bram? No, I'm seriously concerned about Bram. What the hell's going on with him?
Yeah,
if someone from TNA hears this, can we get some sort of message or something like that, just to confirm, for my safety and for Bram's safety, that he's safe. Please.
That he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
We just want to know that Bram's okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Look, and I hope you enjoyed this Impact recap. This was Impact Wrestling that aired on the 1st of September 2016. We'll be back with you next week with another Impact recap. Say goodbye to the people.
Have a good one, guys. Talk to you soon.
That's GBanks, and I'm your host, The Stooge. Welcome to Stooge Stream.
Bye.